I am running 8 minutes late here. I was trying to do this through Facebook and it wasn't letting me do it just to the group. It was going to be doing it for everybody, like all of Caitlin's Guitar Academy likes and follows, and I wanted this to be like a private, nice, intimate conversation. So I apologize for it being late. I think if we do this, we'll probably do it through YouTube now. I was really trying to do it through Facebook just because it would be so easy. If I figure out how to do it just straight to the group, we'll do that another time. But I'm gonna wait here just to see if people hop on. I just wanna make sure that everybody got the link from Facebook to come over here. Kind of frustrating. I was on here and ready to go. Let me just make sure that people are seeing this. Oh, there's only one people in this room anyway right now, so you're fine. Okay. Okay, we're getting people here. Herm Garden's here. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I screwed up here because I said I was streaming through Facebook and it just wasn't working for me. So we're getting, I'm excited that you're in here too. We're getting more people in here slowly but surely, guys. Thanks. It's been a crazy, crazy day today. Okay. On YouTube. Okay. I am live on YouTube. There we go. Okay. Live on YouTube, everybody. Let me pin this comment. Okay, we're getting people in here now. Guys, I'm so sorry. I tried to do this through Facebook and it was not letting me do it just to the group. It was going to show to like my 2,000 followers of Caitlin's Guitar Academy on the Facebook page. And I wanted this to be a nice, cozy, intimate conversation. So I am so sorry. You guys have not missed anything. You just missed me being scatterbrained and trying to figure this out on Facebook. I've also learned Facebook is a lot better through Google Chrome. And I was doing this through Safari on Mac. So, and I'm not a genius when it comes to some tech things. But I am here, guys. It's been a crazy day. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for being here. My nephew, Eli James, was born a little bit ago. I just came back from the hospital and that's why I look like a complete mess right now. But it's been an amazing day. I taught a full day of lessons and then I had to cancel my last 2 lessons just so that I could finally see the baby. So just crazy day all around. And I apologize. I so wanted to be present in the Facebook group and the new circle group the entire day of like the first 24 hours of this new launch, and they're just craziness today. So thank you guys so much. So hopefully tomorrow I think tomorrow is a 10-hour teaching day for me. I teach one-on-one lessons Monday through Thursday, and it's usually 8 to 10 hours of lessons every day, Monday through Thursday. So it'll be crazy as well, but I will have more time every now and then to be present in the Facebook group and present in the new Caitlin's Guitar Academy All Access membership group. So I'm sorry if I've not responded to messages or comments today. I'm trying my best, but we are here. We all made it. We got 16 people in the room. I'm just very impressed you guys figured out my maze of getting here from Facebook to YouTube. I will be posting this into the into the Facebook group later tonight if people have missed it, but we're great. We're all here. So, play Country Roads? Well, while I'm talking, I'll play a little bit of it. So, my goal tonight is to really talk about the amazing things that's happening into the new group. And then also there were 3 specific things I want to talk about that I saw in the Facebook group, like questions, and then also just some things with playing that I'm like, if I say this might be a really, really good tip. So there's 3 specific tips I want to talk about tonight. And then I had this written down here. I'm so scatterbrained today. I also want to make a special announcement for something else that the All Access members are getting. And I wanted to just leave a bit of time of Q&A about the community group or the new membership stuff, because I have not been able to answer questions through DM or comments today just because my life was crazy today. So I thought if I hop on, maybe I'll be able to answer some. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm really excited. I know you guys are excited. We've got 18 people in here. Okay, we're officially going to start. I was trying to kill a little bit of time so people could find their way in here. Thank you for joining me. And thank you so much for the amazing response that I've been getting from the open doors of the All Access membership. I was blown away at how many people are jumping in on this and becoming a part of this community and the membership group and the 30 courses. Um, like it's exceeded my expectations. I cannot wait for us to really get the ball. The party's already started in that circle group. There's so much fun stuff going on there. I wish I had more time today to spend time in that group. It is so fun and it is so much cleaner than Facebook. Like everything is super organized and like the videos and pictures are like so high def and beautiful. It is such a fun place to be. But I honestly, I'm just so excited that you guys, so many of you are taking that next step to continue the transformation. It's just such an exciting thing. That being said, if you've not pulled the trigger on this and you're still on the fence about it, I hope by the end of this week, you're like, you know what? I really think this is going to be the time. Because I will say this week here, after the doors are closed, it's going to be several months. I think I might have the structure of doing this thing once every 6 months. So it'll at least be like a 5 or 6 month period before I open up the group again. And the price that you see now will probably be the lowest price that you see. If I do this again, it probably will not be as low as it is right now. I tried to shave down so much to get as many people in this group as possible for this first run. So if you are looking through this, this would probably be the time to do it. Tammy says, I didn't get access to the website yet, only got the courses. Okay, so I sent out a welcome email. Check your email. I sent it out to everybody that has subscribed, everybody that has become a member so far. I sent out the welcome email just probably 30 minutes ago or so. So you should have that email. If you don't, send me a message or post to the group and I will message you directly. But I sent out a welcome email that has the access to the courses. It has access to the community group. It has the ear train and scale application video and the code to get in those. And then for those who purchased within the first 24 hours, you get that link for the one-on-one call. So that email should be in your inbox. Check it. Maybe it went to junk. Just check that. If you don't have it, Tammy, message me and I'll make sure I get you hooked up with everything that you need for that. Okay. I will say if you guys are, if you are going to be purchasing this membership from now through Friday for this open window, when you do click purchase, that next page, all of the links are there to the courses and to the community group. They're already there on that next page, but there's just a 24-hour window for me to be sending it. Irmgard says she has not received it either. Okay, so if you have not received it, send a direct message through Facebook to Caitlin's Guitar Academy, and I will be looking at those tonight and be sending it through there. You'll still get the thing that looks like the email. I'll just send it through like a web page file so that you get that. But so far it says that 100% of them were delivered. So I'll just make sure that you guys get those. Yeah, and I'll go through these comments again just to see if anybody else said, yep, it's there. Tammy, you did get it? Tammy got it? Okay, it is there. Awesome. So okay, good. I have more faith in my system. This is awesome. But seriously, guys, if you look back there and you can't find it, please just send a message through Facebook to Caitlin's Guitar Academy for that, and I'll get on that. Okay, enough of me blabbering. Yeah, guys, there's a party going on in the All Access membership group. It's amazing. That's why I think the Facebook group has been a little more quiet. So it's just so fun. It's going to be a really fun time. But I did want to say that, hey, Leon, good to see you. I did want to say that the next time I open the doors will probably be at least 5 or 6 months down the road, and it will probably be at a higher price. So this is a great window, a great opportunity to get in on the ground floor, because my goal is to grow this. And as much as you guys are getting access to right now in this group, the next time I run this, there's going to be even more stuff that I'm putting in that you guys will already get access to because you're lifetime members. So this right now is the opportune time to get in here. But let's get going. I wanted to announce something that I'm going to be doing in the All Access membership group. I kind of hinted a little bit at this. I had said that the Cage Connections Masterclass that I run, which is it's just one of my favorite things to teach on. It's a fantastic class. Right now, it's a paid ticketed masterclass. It's every Tuesday night. Hey, T-Man, good to see you. Yeah, it's awesome to be a member. I'm so excited. So I run this Cage Connections class every Tuesday night, and it's a ticketed masterclass. It's $35 a week. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting the Cage Connections series this summer in the All Access membership group. So if you purchase your membership, you have access to all of this learning from the masterclass for Cage Connections. Pics of the baby. I'll post a pic of the baby in the face. I'll see if my sister gives me permission to do that. But he's the most beautiful thing. I'm so blessed. I'm a blessed aunt. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's keep going. But the Cage Connections Masterclass series is going to start this summer in the membership group. Okay. Another thing that I'm going to be doing, I ran a course, I ran a 10-week masterclass program called Zero to Hero. I ran this, I think I've done this 2 times now, and it's a 10-week masterclass course. It is absolutely amazing. It takes you from kind of hobbyist, maybe beginner side of intermediate guitarist, anywhere from, I just got a notification that Tammy joined the community. Okay, you got it, perfect. This Zero to Hero takes you from like hobbyist, intermediate player, maybe played a little bit more than beginner, but it takes you from there to show you what you really need to become like a pro level musician, like just pivot your way of thinking. What do you really need to learn? It's a fantastic course. I have testimonials from people that have gone through it. I think some people have even gone through it twice. It's just an amazing course. I'm going to be running that 10-week course through the membership program. I'm probably going to start it either late summer or in the fall, but it's a fantastic course, and it's one of those things where, again, most people that, really everybody that buys a ticket to this would have to pay like $35 every week they do it, so it ends up being $350. I'm going to be doing that through the masterclass, through the membership program, so you already will get access to that. You're in the group. So I wanted to announce that they're fantastic masterclasses. I'm really excited for that. The Cage Connections and Zero to Hero, those honestly are life-changing masterclass series. So I'm really excited to be doing that. And again, this is the beautiful thing about this community, is it's not something where, oh my gosh, okay, I have to buy a ticket to this Tuesday night class. It's nothing like that. You once you get into this membership program, you're there. You cannot escape me. You're there. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. I'm really excited about it. I just want to touch on the 3 teaching topics that I wanted to hit on tonight, and then I'll leave a little bit of time for Q&A. We won't go too long tonight, just because I'm running on no sleep. So selfishly for me, I want to trying to go to bed at a decent hour. Guys, I went to bed at, I think, pushing like 3:30 or 4 every single night, Monday through Saturday of this past week. So I'm trying to go to bed at a reasonable hour, but I want to hit on the 3 teaching topics. These were things where I really went through the videos of all of you playing, which again, it's just been revelatory to see how much breakthrough you all are experiencing when you're posting videos, when you're practicing, when you're doing these challenges. And there are 3 things, I think they were worded in questions. Lisa had a question on thirds. We're going to talk about that. I believe Steve had a question on cage shifting. I'm going to talk about that. And then I saw just some bends, people using bends, and I want to show you a technique for bends that I do. So I want to touch on those 3 things. We'll dive into that. But in this new community, when you look at it, it is so much cleaner and more beautiful than Facebook. It's so easy to use. But in this new community, what I will be doing, you can post videos of yourself playing anytime. There's a specific area if you do want feedback, but there's also just places you can just post yourself playing for fun. If you don't really need feedback, you just want to kind of show what you're working on. I love it. Get input from other people. But what I'm going to be doing is throughout the days and weeks that we're in this membership, which will be the rest of my life, every now and then I will be looking through, and I'll be just kind of looking at the videos and thinking, okay, I'm not technically giving feedback on everything in just the playing area, but I'm seeing some techniques that I think, okay, this would really help that person. And then I'll do a spontaneous masterclass, spontaneous thing like this, where we just hop on inside the group on a Friday night or Monday night or whatever it is, and just teach on some of these things. So if you enjoy things like this, where it's just, okay, guys, if you're not doing anything at 9:30 on a Monday night and you want to just hop on, I'm just going to teach you a few little tricks. If you love things like that, this is what the membership is for. There's going to be a lot of these. And I just love this. I love doing this. I mean, I was coming home from the hospital and I'm like, well, I'm going to make a cup of tea and, just hang with my dog for a little bit, send out some emails and then go to bed. I'm like, no, let's do the live. Let's teach a little bit. I love it. So I want to talk about these things here. The first thing I want to talk about is my technique with bends. I saw a lot of people working through bends. I think it was Claire that put up a video of her starting a riff with like a little pre-bend. It was awesome. But I just want to show you a little hack for bends to make your bends sound really nice, really present, and to not break your ring finger off. So just a few things I do with bends. I like testing out the bends or practicing bends on the G string. It's a nice place to be there, and also in like this little pentatonic box. That's a really sweet spot to bend. But when I do the bends, I'm going to bend with the ring finger here. It's not just a few things that's kind of a misconception with bends is it's a bend up. Okay, bend the note up. You're technically not bending the string up. You're bending the note up. The note, if on a guitar, to get the note higher, we are going this way. We're going up by a half step or up by a whole step. We're going up 1 or 2 frets. We're going this way. So technically, to bend a note up, we have to think horizontally, not vertically. And most people, when they're thinking bends, they're thinking bend it vertically, right? So it's actually this combination of a horizontal movement with a vertical bend. You really want to think about this silver bar, this fret here, climbing up that fret. It's honestly like a directional pull. If I had a string with my ring finger right here, it's like I'm pulling it diagonally, diagonal pull. I'm pulling it diagonally like this, okay? So when I do the bends, I'm kind of bending like that, like it's going in like kind of diagonally like this. You're pushing up that fret. If I go sideways like this and keep pushing, it's going to end up being a little more vertical, but it's that pull, that diagonal pull is where I'm trying to get it. Another thing that for bends is a lot of people say, yeah, bend with your ring finger. The ring finger is the easiest to bend with. I bend with all of the fingers if possible, as many fingers as possible. Yes, I'm fretting the note with my ring finger, but I have my middle finger and my index finger assisting in that bend. When I'm bending this ring finger, when I'm bending this string up with this ring finger, I've got these 2 fingers assisting that bend. That's gonna make me feel like I have so much leverage. That's gonna make me feel so solid. Like that. Another thing that's assisting in this bend is my wrist. My wrist is kind of moving a little bit like that. My thumb is reached over like this, kind of shifting like this, and it's pushing that ring up without me even moving my ring finger. So that's something that really helps my bends get more just stability and present sounding notes. It just sounds so much better. Think about it's not just the ring finger. I'm using the other fingers as well, and I'm kind of twisting that wrist slightly and kind of holding that thumb under. There's a lot going on to help me get that really good sound from where the ring finger is playing. Why is it so hard to play though? It's practice. Practice will get it better. Sometimes I get the sweet spot to the right note. Other times it's too far. Very good. How to make perfect. That's a fantastic question that Tammy asked. Basically, sometimes when I bend, it sounds great. Sometimes it might sound too much or not enough. There are 2 main bends you want to focus on: is a half step bend and a whole step bend. Some people say half bend and full bend. A half bend is going up 1 fret. Basically, if I have this note here, I'm trying to get to this note 1 fret higher. If I have a whole step bend or a full bend, I'm trying to get 2 frets higher. So to practice that, play the note you're shooting for. If I'm shooting for a half bend, play this note and then bend up to that note. Okay, there it is. That's the amount of pressure that I need to get right there. That's what that half bend feels like. Now let me try a whole bend. And on an acoustic guitar, that is really difficult to do a whole bend. But that is how you do it. You hit this note and then shoot for it. There it is. And then you're going to work on muscle memory to see, okay, what does that feel like? To get that note, how far do I actually have to bend? So just something there to help you with some bends. Does it feel different on every guitar? Yeah. So on an electric guitar, I'm not going to have to put as much force on this. This is an acoustic guitar. The different strings will change too. Like the G string is really pliable, but if I was doing this on like the B string, that's even more pliable a little bit. It's a thinner string, so it really just depends on the guitar you're playing and the string. I recommend practicing bends on the guitar you play most of the time, because your fingers, you might not know this, but your fingers know that guitar, okay? Tammy, I think that's what I'm doing wrong, is having my tuner on and seeing if the tuner, yep. So go with your ear and what that really feels like, because sometimes tuners don't really catch things in between the half and whole step. So I would try to go with your ear with that, okay? Now I want to talk about the thing that Lisa put up a great video of her doing like a little kind of country sounding little riff like that, okay? These are what we refer to as harmonized thirds. You can also refer to them as harmonized sixths. Basically, those are intervals of the scale that I'm working with. That interval there is technically a third. You can think about it as a sixth, but we didn't come here to learn theory. So let me talk about the technique with this. If you do these interesting little things, you've probably seen these before, okay? These are called harmonized thirds or harmonized sixths. There's two shapes here. There's this shape, which is technically the major shape, but there's like this shape where it is, it's a middle finger and an index finger, but let's just think two frets. These are 2 frets apart on the high E and the G string. Everything that I'm playing is on the high E and G string, okay? Just these 2 strings. And I'm doing little hybrid picking or just finger picking here. 2 strings, high E and G string. There's 2 basic shapes that I'm playing here. I have one shape that is using 2 frets. I have another shape that uses the same fret, okay? So here's shape 1, shape 2, shape 2, shape 1. When you're playing these, if you are moving horizontally, if there's a line that's being played and it's horizontal in nature, like this is moving across the fretboard, you want a finger to pivot with. When we say pivot with a finger, that means I have a finger locked on a string that does not have to move. That way I can shift everything around it. So if I'm playing this, I want this to be where I have the same finger on the G string the whole time. That way I can glide really easily, okay? So if you're gonna be playing it like this, where it's like, okay, ring and middle, and then middle and ring, and then middle and ring, and then ring and middle, something like that, you have to change where you are. So if you have some horizontal line like this, use a finger to pivot on. Middle finger right here on the G string, middle, that middle finger stays on that G string the whole time, okay? So just something really interesting there. I saw, and she did a great job with it. Lisa, you were already playing that. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you were playing it really well with the fingers that you were using. So if you change that finger position and pivot from that middle finger, I think it'll really be able to increase your speed on that, okay? Yeah, Steve, having your acoustic guitar set up professionally will really help make it more playable and help you with bends. We'll have to do, maybe we'll do Enter Salmon if we have enough time. So the last thing I want to talk about for the teaching is, I believe Steve had a question about the cage system shifting. So the boxes that we learned the 4th night of the boot camp, the cage boxes with the pentatonic scale, those are 5 boxes that are movable and shiftable. And the relationship from box to box stays the same. So if you focus for the next month on just the C major pentatonic scale in the 5 shapes, totally fine. If you're thinking, well, shouldn't I be learning the other keys? If you focus on the 5 shapes of the C major pentatonic, those are the exact same shapes as the C sharp major pentatonic, as the D major pentatonic, as the E flat major pentatonic. You're just moving them, okay? So if I have a shape here, let's just do the C major pentatonic in the C shape. Okay, this is my C major pentatonic in the C shape. If I shift that up by 1 fret, instead of 0, 3, 0, 3, it's going to be 1, 4, 1, 4, okay? So this was 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 3, 0, 3. Now it's going to be 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. That shape has been moved, it's just shifted up. Sometimes what's confusing is if I'm going from an open position into now the fretted version, like I was playing C major pentatonic in the C shape, that includes open strings, and then I shifted up a half step to now C sharp major pentatonic in the C shape. Sometimes we think that's not the same shape or box. Well, it is. It's just one was using an open string and the next one's using the 1st fret. It's a lot easier to use boxes that are fretted, like this G shape was completely fretted. So this is a C major pentatonic in the G shape. If I shift that up by 1 fret, here's now C sharp pentatonic in the G shape. That's easy to visualize. Sometimes it's very difficult to visualize the shifting of the shape, and is it really still the same shape even though it started in an open position and it shifted up. I'm actually going to be doing a masterclass on the way that I teach pentatonic scales in multiple keys when you shift them for different keys. I definitely did not have time to talk about this in the boot camp, and I won't even get into it too much right now, but I actually created my own method with separate resources on how you can help your brain and fingers understand how you shift from one box to another. It's actually a method that's never been used before. I literally created it. I have tested it out on, I think, maybe 5 or 6 students, and I did it for One Cage Connections a few months ago, and it was like there was so much breakthrough with people actually understanding this stuff. So I'll have to do a masterclass on that, of shifting the boxes, and how I actually map that out. It's awesome. But hopefully that answers that question. Everybody in the All Access community, you guys already have your resources of every single major pentatonic scale in every key. For the bootcamp, I just gave you guys that the C major pentatonic. The All Access members already have all of those in every key. Those are in a Dropbox folder. And what I will also do here for the All Access members, again, you've got till Friday, so you can join us anytime this week, guys. But the All Access members, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do a masterclass this weekend, or just like a live this weekend, kind of introducing everybody to the platform and how we find like everything in those different spaces and rooms. And I also want to talk about, if you guys do want to work through those 30 courses that I have on there, like a good roadmap. Those 30 courses are not intended to like get these all done in a month, not at all. Just biting off little by little. So I will probably do a live either this Saturday or Sunday. I'll let the All Access members know about just how we can find things in the new space and how you use that community group, and a good roadmap for the courses, if that's something that you're interested in. Raul, you're so sweet. Love you too. You're so sweet. So if you guys are in the Facebook group and you're wanting to get access to that masterclass, join us, get access to that. The membership group is going to be awesome. But those were the teaching things I wanted to talk about. What we'll do right now, guys, I'm reading these comments. I've got it in front of me. So if you guys have questions on anything guitar related, let me know. If you guys have questions about the membership or community, if you had asked questions earlier today and I did not respond because my nephew was born and I had a full day of teaching, if you want to ask the question now, I'll answer it live on here. I will spend some time later tonight going through anything that I had missed in the Facebook group and in the new All Access group. I missed a ton of stuff there. I'm gonna get on that. Yeah, I planned this boot camp. My sister's due date was February 10th, and like I planned this boot camp, so like, okay, I have a feeling I will be able to get through this before the baby comes. I'm like, no, of course not. It was exactly timed here. Counterpoint is great. It'd be great to have a teaching session on that. Not sure what you're asking about counterpoint, but counterpoint is a beautiful thing to study, how two notes are, how you can compose and design music where two notes actually have a purposeful relationship on top of each other. Counterpoint is beautiful on the guitar because you can have different melodies, a melody and a bass line working together. It's beautiful. Where will the live be in the new group? So in the new group, there's, it's under events. I only have I have a Valentine's Day live stream example up there that will be happening on Valentine's Day, but I will be putting it will pop up in the events tab, and I'll be posting in that group just like how I post on the Facebook, but you'll get notified for all of that. But if you're in that community group, it will be like impossible for you to not know what's going on. You'll be notified, and I think you can even turn on like push notifications if you have the app. You can turn on like email notifications as well. That's another reason why I want to have this masterclass, so we can all like be on the same page with making sure that we understand how to use that new community group. But hopefully if you're in there, you're seeing it is a really nice, clean space. It's super organized. Yeah, it's just going to be really great. Yeah, but any other questions? I'm going to look through here to see if I missed anything. Carl says, yes, the shapes do the work. Yeah, Carl is 100% right. It's a math formula. Carl, I've missed your comments. You had amazing comments in the boot camp sessions. Yeah, let me just see if I missed anything. I think we're okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, any other questions on anything, guys? I'll just hang out here for just a few more minutes or so. If not, if you guys are squared away with everything, we'll wrap up here a little bit. Anyone on the fence about the lifetime package? It is a huge, you're T-Man, you're amazing. Yeah, I will say, he's 100% right. Anyone that is on the fence about the lifetime package, it is a huge value for the money. Many of the lesser learning tools out on the web may offer dirt cheap prices. Yeah, you get no light. Yeah, He is really right about it. It is, I mean, the courses alone, if you purchase each of those courses one at a time, it's like $4,500. The diagrams are probably, it's just crazy. It's just, yeah. So do we have to pay for the Circle app? No, I do believe that is a free app. I think the only one paying for Circle is me because I'm hosting it. I believe the app is free. I will check into that, but I'm pretty sure that that app is free. I downloaded it for free. I will double check on that to make sure. Good night, Tammy. So glad that you're in this group. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, and Janie, I saw that you had already gotten into like accessing the ear training video and all of that stuff. It's awesome. Yes, it's free. Okay, awesome. It is free. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it is free. Perfect. Why do you look? Okay, so I always get that. I get this so many times. Why do you look like Nikki Glazer? I get that so often. I get that, and then it's the weirdest thing. I have some people comment on my Instagram saying that I look like J.K. Rowling or Rowling, the Harry Potter woman who wrote. I don't see that, but it's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, she's hysterical. Nikki Glazer. I don't know if J.K. Rowling's hysterical. It's so funny. Do you teach jazz? Yes, I do. So I do teach jazz. I actually, in my Secret Weapons masterclass, I did a few weeks on jazz. I actually teach a lot of my one-on-one students jazz theory, whether they want to learn jazz or not, because yes, jazz is a style. It's a genre, absolutely 100%, but jazz is really the art of improvisation. So when you do learn the theory of jazz, you're really learning how to speak the language of music. Jazz musicians are really the most fluent on their instruments. It's a beautiful thing to learn. Learning about 2/5s, learning about cadences, learning about changing tonal centers, learning about utilizing modes diatonically and outside of the tonal center is such a good thing to learn. We are all just human inversions of each other. That's actually a very musical way of putting it. I like that. Can't wait for some classical guitar courses. Yes, so I love that you said that, and I believe you had said something about classical guitar in one of the boot camp sessions. I'm going to create a space in the group. If you guys already have access to the group, the All Access membership group, the social media circle group, I'm going to create new spaces on that. There should be spaces that say like Q&A, feedback for playing, live events, whatever it is. I'm going to create a space, if I have time tonight, I'll do it, that will say masterclass suggestions. And in there, you can put anything that you want me to teach on. Now, obviously, I can't teach on all of it at one time, but I will be trying to build masterclasses around every single thing that is put in that group. Okay, it could be something super avant-garde. It could be something like what you just said with classical. Let's go through like classical technique and learn how to play an actual etude. So anything like that, I'm going to put that up. Another thing that I'm going to put up in the circle group is a link to all the courses. So that way you can just access the courses from the circle group. That would be great. Let me keep going here. Don't listen to jazz, but learning this stuff has been wonderful. Yeah, it really is. I say, even if you don't like listening to jazz or want to play it at all, just understanding some of the theory will help you improvise and speak the language better for any style or genre. I had a student who was literally just a country player. He's a like chicken picking, fantastic country guy. And I took him through some jazz theory just to help him become more fluent in the language. And he is brilliant now. Modes are also just inversions of the scale. Yes, it is. Isn't that interesting how everything is just connected together? Don't forget to mention you offer pay. Yes, I do. Okay, so thank you for saying that, T-Man. I did not pay him to say this stuff. For the memberships, you can have the option of a one-time payment, or you can have the 6-time installment. So if you are on the fence about it, thinking I can't just, you don't have that chunk of money right now, you can do the payment plan. Absolutely. I'm doing good today. My nephew was born today, so it's been a really good day. I'm going to be a mom so bad, but that's not in the cards for me at the moment. So I love being an aunt. It's the greatest joy. Well, very good. Any other questions on anything else? Hopefully I answered some of the questions that were posted to the community group, to the Facebook group. I just apologize. I'm so scatterbrained today. It's just been a mad day. But all good things, you know. It's good when like your crazy days are from good things. That's a good thing. So I will tonight go through the Facebook group and see if I missed any questions, or I think I saw some direct messages come through. I will be looking at those as well. And I'll be more present in the circle group tonight. But guys, the party is moving over to the All Access membership group. If you've noticed, Facebook has been a little more crickets and a less guitar playing. We have been having a really fun time over there. It's been really cool because what I've noticed already, the Facebook group is amazing because I feel like it casts a wide net, the Facebook group. The All Access membership community casts it digs a deep well, because there's a section on there that says like, hey, or like, get to know me. It's not just people saying, hey, my name's so and so, I can't wait for this group. It's, here's why I started playing the guitar. Here's how long I started playing, or how long I've been playing for. Here's like the first song I learned or whatever it is. It is so cool. I have learned more about people that have been in this Facebook group for a few weeks from reading one post in the membership group. So it's really cool. We're going deeper with our relationships in there. I really see it's just such a beautiful thing to see what's going on there. What is the first song I learned on the guitar? So the first song I ever learned on the guitar was Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. My mom got me a guitar for Christmas, a cheap, probably like $60 acoustic guitar for Christmas when I was 11 years old. And I didn't know how the frets work. I didn't know how to make a sound on the guitar. So I tuned the open strings to the notes of Here Comes the Sun, and I plucked the open strings, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I think that's all I had room for, because there were only 6 strings, so I only had 6 notes of Here Comes the Sun. And that's the first song I learned. It was not the correct way, but that's technically the first song I learned on the guitar. It was like August Rush style. It was way before that movie. I literally laid the guitar on my bedroom floor and like was plucking it like that. I had no idea how I was supposed to play it. I finally learned how to, you're supposed to pick it up and fret it and all of that. Yeah, I think I've always just been drawn to more of the harp-like element of the guitar. And I love a lot of fingerstyle stuff. Oh, and I don't know if Tammy's still on here. She was asking about my running up that hill arrangement on fingerstyle. My fingerstyle arrangements, I'm putting them into the Dropbox folder under all resources. I have the shallow fingerstyle, running up that hill fingerstyle. I also put all of my Christmas songs that I sell on my website. All of those are already in the All Access group for you guys in that resources tab. So take advantage of that. Yeah, super creative. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. Any last minute questions before I leave you all tonight? Okay. Awesome. Well, guys, I hope to see many more of you in the All Access membership group. Again, you have till Friday night at midnight Eastern. Get in there, because I know the week gets crazy. So get in there as soon as you can. You don't want this week to fly by, because I will tell you, this week is going to fly by so fast. So get in that group. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Again, you get access to all 30 courses. You get access to our amazing new community group. Masterclasses that are free for you when you're in there. We're going to be running the Cage Connections Masterclass this summer. We're going to be running Zero to Hero probably late summer or early fall this coming year. It's going to be amazing. I might surprise you and throw that in during the spring. Who knows? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have masterclass suggestions for you guys to look at. There's feedback on your playing. There's Q&A for everything. There's spaces to chat. There's gear talk if you want to talk about gear. It's going to be awesome. So, well, very good, guys. I love you so much, and I truly thank you for being a part of this group. Again, this is part of it really broke my heart to think I'm going to leave all of you people. So the fact that there was such an overwhelming response of people signed up for this membership made me so happy, because like, I'm not losing my friends. They're here. I'm going to be able to keep these relationships, because what will happen, what I'll do, I said I was going to do this on Friday night. I'll probably do this on Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to set the Facebook group on pause, where you can't have access to anything, but the members are still technically within there. It's just kind of like archived. And then the next time I run this boot camp thing, which I'm probably going to do every 6 months or so, it'll wake up again. So if you do want to stay connected with each other, hop into the membership group. You definitely can. But guys, if you want to like get each other's numbers or share your social media, I saw Brian on there doing that too. Guys, please keep these relationships. Even if you don't end up getting the membership, I want you guys to keep the relationships that you've made during this boot camp era. Yes, I went to school for music. So I went to school for classical guitar, technically classical and jazz. I took all the jazz classes that my college had to offer, but I did not get the double major in jazz. You weren't able to do that. But my technical degree is Bachelor's of Music and Classical Guitar Performance is what I was doing. So happy. I'm so happy you joined too. I really am. There is so much joy in that group. It's just amazing. Very professional, no goofiness. Love it. Okay, well, very good, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow is a crazy long day for me. I think I'm teaching tomorrow. My schedule, I looked at it yesterday. I think it's 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. I think it's 10 straight hours of teaching for me. So probably won't do a late night live Wednesday night. Wednesday evening is a little more open for me, so I might hop on here, maybe do some spontaneous teaching. Again, if you like this stuff, membership's going to be all about it. So I'll probably do another one of these throughout the week, but continue commenting stuff, sending me questions through Facebook or through the new group, and I will be trying to answer this as much as I can. Again, thanks for the patience. Was not able to be online 24/7 today, but I'm so glad you guys hopped on tonight. And again, so sorry about the delay with me saying this was going to be through Facebook and it's through YouTube. But this will be archived if you do want to check out all of that stuff that I was teaching on. Yeah, guys, join that membership group. It's going to be a great time. I'm just so proud of each and every one of you for the transformation that you've shown and experienced with all of last week. And I really do hope that you say yes and you continue this transformation for the rest of your life. Awesome. Well, I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Reach out if you need anything at all. Hope to see you in that membership group. See you later, guys.